Incredible types of fishing. Sticking to fish. Fishing with the help of fish sticking has more than 1,000 years. It is distributed in Oceania and Madagascar. There are several types of fish sticking. Some come into symbiosis only with sharks, others travel in the gill slopes of the rays, and others are attached only to turtles. Therefore, before you go fishing with sticky, you need to understand what kind of fish your fish belongs to. The suction cup of this fish has incredible tenacity. It's just that you won't be able to unfasten it. To do this, you need to push the fish forward so that the suction cup plates, they look like blinds, stand upright and the vacuum hitch loosens. Bow fishing. In America, fishing with onions today is becoming increasingly popular. In fact, this type of fishing is more like hunting. An archer fisherman does not need to sit for hours and watch the float, no need to throw a spinning rod. Bow fishing also requires exposure. By the way, about weapons. For fishing with a bow, in addition to the bow itself, you also need to buy sets of arrows. Arrows for fishing are heavier than ordinary arrows. A line wound on a spool is attached to the end of the boom. Cormorant fishing. Taming, domesticating a cormorant is not so difficult. They lend themselves well to training. In order for cormorant fishing to be successful, a ring is put on the bird's neck. Otherwise, the slave caught will be swallowed. A rope is tied to the ring. There are usually 4 people on a boat during fishing. 1 manages the boat, 2 launch and watch the cormorants, 1 hits the water with a long pole to stimulate the cormorant to action. Each bird is assigned a number, while the cormorant knows its number and there is no confusion when fishing from several boats. Pole fishing. Pole fishing today is an endangered species of fishing. Old-timers in Sri Lanka say that this type of fishing was developed during the Second World War. Prior to this, Ceylon people fished from small stone islands, but the lack of material forced the islanders to adapt long poles, 2 to 3 meters high, for fishing. Noodling. Most often, noodling is used to catch catfish. The fisherman rummages through the bottom in search of catfish holes, the catfish bites his hand and is caught with both hands. It is clear that this type of fishing is not safe. Noodlers, even when wearing protective clothing, run the risk of getting bites, scratches, and infection. In addition, fishermen have every chance of finding in the catfish hole not a catfish, but an alligator, a snapping turtle,